At 4.
Mayor Lori Lightfoot meets with Anjanette Young about the botched raid at her home as some critics call for the mayor to resign. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Dina Bear. Lourdes Duarte is off today. A group of activists gathered at City Hall to demand the resignation of Mayor Lori Lightfoot as the political fallout over the botched raid continues.
WGN's Mike Lowe is live at City Hall with this story. Mike?
Ben and Dina, good afternoon. When Anjanette Young first made the decision to go public with the humiliation that she suffered during this botched raid, she pointedly said that Mayor Lori Lightfoot had come to her church during the mayoral campaign and asked for her vote, a vote that the mayor eventually did earn. But Young said she wanted to meet again with the mayor and ask her how this raid could have happened and how the city could have responded the way it did. Today, both sides met for the first time, saying they had a, quote, very candid and lengthy conversation. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But right now, the mayor is also dealing with the fallout from the nearly 100 pages of emails that were released just before the holiday weekend.
Her New Year's resolution should be to resign from her office and go back to Ohio.
Police accountability activist Eric Russell stood outside of City Hall on the last day of the year and said a series of damning emails should be the last straw for Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
The recent release of the emails associated with the botched raid of our dear sister Anjanette Young must be made the last straw in a long line of failures by this administration.
This month, video of a botched police raid was widely seen on local and national media. It shows police storming into a West Side home looking for a suspect with a gun. Only they were at the wrong address. It was later revealed the suspect was wearing an electronic monitoring device and next door. The police had clearly failed to do sufficient research, which became cruelly evident on the video. Social worker Anjanette Young had been changing clothes, getting ready for bed after her shift at a Chicago hospital, and was standing naked when the cops barged in. She was humiliated and hysterical for 40 minutes as all male officers searched her home, ignoring her pleas for an explanation and her desperate attempts to tell them they were in the wrong home.
There's a lot of trust that's been breached.
The mayor initially denied that she knew about the incident, but later acknowledged she had been told by staff members more than a year ago. Mayor Lori Lightfoot's office released a batch of emails and documents related to the raid, which show the mayor was informed there was a, quote, pretty bad wrongful raid. The mayor responded, adding her chief risk officer to the email chain and writing, quote, I have a lot of questions about this one. Can we do a quick call about it?
In the emails, Mayor Lightfoot says that she has a lot of questions about this one. But the black and brown community have a lot of questions also, but we doubt Mayor Lightfoot's willingness to be transparent.
And she decided not to really take it seriously and address the situation.
For anti-violence activist Tio Hardiman, the fifth floor maneuvers echo the scandal that led to the end of Mayor Rahm Emanuel's tenure, an effort to keep incendiary video of the police killing of Laquan McDonald from public view.
We do not want a repeat of Rahm Emanuel here in the year 2020.
Now, late this afternoon, as we mentioned, the mayor did meet with Anjanette Young for the first time, both sides calling it, once again, a candid and lengthy conversation, saying, quote, in a joint statement, today's conversation was not a resolution to the problematic issues that both parties acknowledge exist, which led to the events of February 21st, 2019 at Ms. Young's home. However, there could be no resolution without first engaging in a substantive conversation. Both sides pledged to continue the conversation and work on substantive policy changes going forward. This conversation is also happening elsewhere around the city. Today, Congressman Danny Davis met with a number of faith leaders on the West Side, and we'll tell you what they had to say about all of this coming up at 5 o'clock. For now, reporting live outside of City Hall, Mike Lowe, WGN News.